What is going on, Mullen fans? Welcome back to the channel. Let's take a look at the charts. Let's take a look at the ortex. Let's talk about the day. Let's see what's going on. This is why I tell you have a trading plan. If a company hypes a date, such as, say, IGO, for instance, mark your calendars for December 20th, and all the news is out there, and then no news drops about any kind of IGO, what happens? Well, this is it. This is what happens. There's nothing we can say or do about it. I don't care if any other channel wants to tell you it's the shorts, it's the shorts. Yeah, you know what? If I was a short, I would be piling in there whenever there was no news released as well. So maybe there was a little bit of short increase, but overall, this is the company's doing. There's nothing else about this that created this drop other than the company not releasing news when they said they were going to, which seems to be Mullen's pattern. So let's see if they can do it at some point. We're also going into the vote. That's going to be very important. We have no control over the vote. You guys know that. I know that. The statistics show that. So, it is what it is. We have to see who's going to continue to be invested in here and who's going to bail. And are they just going to use IGO news to dilute us further? Get a pop, dilute us. There's a lot of possibilities that could go on here. I always tell you I'm not a fanboy on any of the stuff that I talk about. I just try to give a realistic approach, and it is what it is from there. Volume overall, it was okay. I mean, we had some early morning departures, and the SPY took a little bit of a dive this morning, but it did a decent recovery. Just Mullen never recovered, and mainly because there was almost no news or no fundamentals that came out, and the fundamentals seem to be the only thing that are pushing this right now. So now we're back down in our box, somewhere in the 21-25 range, which is not ideal. We got to break out of our trend line now, which is not ideal. Our RSIs have dropped way off, which is not ideal. So we're going to see, I guess, what happens from here. It's anybody's game. As far as the ortex goes, what do we got? Mullen Automotive, a little bit of an increase, it looks like. Let's refresh this just in case. Overview. Yeah. So at 15.11%, we had an increase there, which would make sense. I mean, like I said, if I was going to go short on the company, obviously I would short it on a big day like today when the news was hyped and no news was dropped. So it makes sense to me. 224.57 million, so a little bit of an increase there. Cost to borrow still staying about the same, around that 12.6 range. So that's what we're watching. That's what we're looking at. That's what we have. Let's see if we get that news. Let's see if the news actually helps us or if it just helps the company whenever they have additional shares to offer into the market after the vote goes through. And we still continue to feel the pain. Have a trading plan. That's what I continue to say. I'm not a financial advisor. I just talk about the charts, I talk about the news, and I talk about the ortex. So let's see where we can go from here. We need a strong recovery as far as the RSI, the buying pressure, everything goes right now. Do I think it'll probably come down and touch the bottom of this box? I mean, it would almost make sense. We don't want to lose 21, call it 2190. We lose 2190, we get back into that low volume area where we're probably going to get sucked back into the algorithmic trading and just, do our trend all the way back down to the line. As long as we can hold above here, we're looking okay. The breakout point, it's probably going to come later. I don't know what the markets are going to do. I feel like they should be selling off, but they're kind of holding right now. So maybe we're waiting for some Friday news there, but 23.5, I'd see how it goes. So you're really watching down here at the volume shelf somewhere around 2190 to 23.5, and then ultimately what it wants to do above 25. As we go into that vote, I guess we'll just hold our breath if you're still in here, and if you're not, I 100% understand as well. It's your money, it's your portfolio. You have to do what you have to do. 5 minute is getting a little bit more bullish, but it's going to take some time to turn around that 30-minute and get it back up into bullish territory. So let's see if it holds. Let's see what it does, and we will go from there. I appreciate you guys coming back. I hope you had a good day in the markets otherwise outside of muln, and I hope you're continuing to stack that money. Great time to be cash heavy, be able to play some of these other things that are going on, maybe help you outside of your muln position. But other than that, that's what I got for you. I will catch you in the next one. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.